Okay.
Begin is me halten Resh Mem Zayin.
What page?
Resh Mem
Resh Mem
Zayin.
Zayin.
On top. Hine.
Resh Mem Zayin. Ja, schon. Gedicht hat ich schon gedacht. Hine, begin is mit da mal gestern bin ich Titel mehr Nefesh. Die Surge han. Kidua. Resh Mem Zayin. So you said last week, you said that there's mid is the Lumaze, then there's mid is the Amolik, and it's the ratio of Amolik. So when he has a Das where Gosh, he gets excited about Nefesh Habayim because he has a feeling for it, he feels excited about it. Then he gets so excited that he can't help himself, he can't undo it. He says, even by a Chasnas B'nai, he won't invite the enemy. The lower level, not such a bad level, is that when it comes to a higher excitement, when he's mirum ba'atzmei, so then he could overcome himself and invite his enemy. Then such a state that he's so connected with his sinner, that's what the Moshe said. So he can't even help himself by a chasna. That even then he's still in b'sinose. So he says, "V'hine mid is da'amol, which is the lower level of klipa. Yesh lam bir v'tikam ha'nefesh." That could you find the nefesh from it? B'yisur gehenim, k'yidua, k'b'chinas gehenim. Who? What's gehenim? K'yasecha ro'asecha. Yasech ro'asech. Yasech ro'asech. Odem ba'atzmei who is to come in the gehenim. The person makes the gehenim. K'yidua, like snowship. B'yiporid ha'nefesh min ha'guf, ein la nefesh achize bli kli. When the nefesh leaves the body, the nefesh has to hold on to something in order to exist. Kedim neir aneir shiyur v'yachas b'psila dafke. Just like neir aneir holds on to a wick. Mao akli v'achiz la nefesh u'kol machshavesa v'hav libur v'sho'oska b'chai achiz b'guf. What does he hold on to? All his thoughts and speech that he did his whole lifetime. Kol machshav v'dibur chukariya eini nifrid min ha-nefesh. Keim aruchni. Anything a third person thought, spoke, or had a chuk or saw doesn't separate from the nefesh. Keim aruchni. Because it's ruchni. So b'chol ruchni is like tishu be'akaloim be'hefset klal kaneda. If it's ruchni, it will never disappear. It can be part of the gufa, chusha and the sham. So when the guf separate, the sham is separate from the body. Lawyer will call bim kedem mamish. Mishkos vatam advekim avayil kerich chaim kulcham ayim. Advekim mamish. You get connected to the source. Is gam beidenik shur, which that could be gam beidenik shur begufa. Even when it's in the body, the person can connect with Hashem. Kosh can be sirim mitech gufa. Shoz riyusa v'istaklusa b'riya amitis v'ruchnis. Then is seeing and understanding the Eibush is much real, much more ruchni. Higam tzaddikim agdel, even great tzaddikim avidosu chisum havaya chaim their connection with the Eibush there when they're alive in this world. Nikra chay basar. It's only a doa. The Eidim is sug ve'erach m'chay nafsh k'meishu. Nothing compared to this chay nefesh the way it is when this was separated from the body. Kol ruchnis yev shla'asi b'yesu b'guf. Kim der shlila mamish. The only understanding having ruchnis is being in the body is only der shlila. That's not this. But what is it? The kol am kashis again the chemer mechi yedu shein ruchnis mamish. Ma ruchnis mamish shemushel chul v'dal. What is ruchnis mamish? Only that it's not this. It's nicht hagdore. But what is nicht hagdore? It can never be masked. Klirani adam v'choy. So when the nefesh leaves his body, but eisa nefesh bitl chol tzva mayla, nefesh sees the bitl of all the tzva mayla b'amrum kodesh. Kidu shekim b'am kodesh em kol yud b'shoy shebiyim. Dal shoyes al kol kodesh v'kodesh. They say 3 times kodesh. Every Kaddish takes 4 hours. So the whole time they're saying they're in a bitl of Kaddish. Tichsa v'tichla nefesh, they call them kedem mamish.
What does that mean?
What? That they say it for 4 hours? They have, how does it measure in time? It's higher than time.
I don't know.
I don't know. We can't know the way we're here. We have to go upstairs. One day we'll go upstairs and find out all the secrets. He says we're here, it's when it goes up. And therefore the nefesh sees that the malach, the srafim, are saying Kaddish the whole time. Tichsa v'tichla nefesh, they call them kedem mamish. Wants to also be included in its mocker. Umi amakaveh, so what's holding her back? Kol machshav v'dibur chuka shleila v'ayim, makif omar lo heipach hayuz amiti. So any thought that she had ever in her lifetime, that's holding her back and showing her the opposite of her real life, her real excitement. Kol chayis elam haz, kol chay elam haz, o chayis the yesh v'davar nifred. Elam haz is chayis of yesh v'davar nifred. Im keina machshav v'elam haz, in afoch mam shemus chay nafshe. So the machshava of Elam Haz is just the opposite of what he really is excited about, what his nefesh is really excited about. ומקולש, כי מחשבת דבורים אסורים, בדלי ססה, חס ושלום, שטבס השם הימה ממש. If it's dvarim asurim, for sure, the Eibishter discussed the negative saying Gviyochel Mastir Lagami or Spin Melchizbar. For sure, it's against the Eibishter, it's against the Eibishter's will. For sure, you can't connect, that holds him back from being connected with the Eibishter. And Asim is Allah Chabal Rachman Islam, the Hein Yisurim Koshim Al Nafshi. She'ein Laza Dimi Yisurim Gashim Megov, which is not no comparison to Yisurim Gashim the person has down here. Whatever he has, nothing doesn't compare to the fact that he can't connect with the Eibishter. He says the worst Yisurim a person could have is if the Chmosh Lamato, Yisurim Evari Adam Be'esh, Tichla Mamish, but it's Tal Kachais Lagamri. If someone put his limbs in his fire, that his life will go away from his body. There's no comparison to the fire of Gehenna. The age down here is only 1/60th of the age of Gehenna. Just why do we say Ech Mishishim? Just by Shishim is the sheer. Is a ruchtig gesagt, bald absagen. Der Fire is Bein Arech.
It's nicht in Schöler, it's exactly. It's 60 times more than here.
It's
a number.
It's a number. He says, why do you say number? Sheer bitlatam. Why dafka this number? Yeah.
I understand, but it's a number.
It's a number, yeah. So he's saying it's not more than that. It's not more.
Yeah. Everything is
it's not the picture, right? Right.
Yes, your picture.
That's still he's saying. Making bottle mamesh atzar de shlomat lagav khinzei shlomai lanal. There's nothing in comparison. It's bottle lagav de shlomai la. Who is this age that holds him, that's burning him up over there? Who age should chukas l'cham silmaz about to be kanal. That's this whole connection with Elamaz. That's what holds him back from connecting with the Eibishter. The more the nefesh when it was in this world was more excited about Elam Hazeh, Yeser Tituk Nafshi Bazeh. And Naisim is a Yisurim Koshim Nafshi, La Frida Mechayatz Musa. So this holds it back from being connected to real life, which wants to connect with Eibishter, which is the Heipach of Yeshus, the Heipach of Metzias. So now he says, a Dugma Mizeh, Metzinu Lamato, V'amid Tzad, the Gorim B'tfil. When the Tzadik is down in Baba Rabbi V'nefesh HaKeika, V'yovel Negdi Goy V'tomei, V'avli, Shemamish Kol Chayav V'enam Chayim. He takes away his whole life from him. He's now connected with the Eibishter, and now someone's taking it away from him. So he feels like he's partying from his life. This is what Gehenna is. Any connection that he had to Elam Hazeh doesn't let him connect with the truth. She sees the truth, and the Shaman sees the truth. And this fire, this truth that he had in Elam Hazeh holds him back from connecting to it. So much tsar he gets from it, when a person gets tsar from something, so it makes him forget any geschmack he ever had in Elam Hazeh. Tsar or kivutz, bistalk sanefesh mekechaseh, shem chizis hamshacha v'gilei hanefesh l'smashcholu, which regularly the nefesh has revealed itself. And here, tsar means that he can't feel itself, so it's bekivutz. Person gets sick Rahman al-San, so he forgets on all pleasures that he ever had. If he has a real sickness, even if he gets healthy after that, he could forget the past. He forgot his learning, even though he had a geschmack in it, it was his whole life. But because he got sick, he forgot what he's learned before. So this after the neshama goes through this tsar from all this connection that he had to Elam Hazeh, which doesn't let him connect with the Eibishter. So that causes so this makes him forget any geschmack that he ever had in Elam Hazeh, because it's giving him tsar. This einig is giving him now tsar. So that's making him forget the einig. But they're nice in the kiyut. Now it becomes clean. Just like someone you put in fire, takes away all the rust. So to do this pain that every neshama has, which reaches the nefesh be'emek. And that causes that he should be able to go out of Gehenna, because he's pure. His nefesh is pure. Now he could enjoy the Eibishter.
If he does tshuva beforehand.
he does tshuva, then he doesn't have to. That's already taking away the einik from Elam Hazeh. That's the tshuva, yeah, 100%. Oh, he's going to say further what the Eibsha does to make us not have Yisur again. V'hine yedua mi Yisur again in Makoshim v'kanal l'chein. So we know about Yisur again, so it's harsh, very harsh. L'chein v'chaz davai aleinu meir mezach chisonu b'kor eini v'abilbo b'Elam Hazeh. She'yishchach b'zel legamri al kol chushi atayim shoyle b'Elam Hazeh. The Eibsha makes us go through the different problems in this world, that this should make us forget any geschmack we ever had in this world. For Avram b'tfilosi Paul calls it, who pale that we shouldn't have to go through Gehenim. That was through the davening of Avram. We do a Ma'im Razir. It's you, begolus of Tisar b'shalavusa the Tierra. That take out in Golus and she'll be burned with the flame of purity, the bulbul from Elam Hazeh. Kenir b'chush shebereva daig v'abilbo the sibus parnosa yishchach atavosim mamish beheitzalei. V'hu b'chinas Gehenim Elam Hazeh. This is Gehenim on this world. You have to wait for Gehenim in the next world. You can have Gehenim on their world. So this is also what he says in Parshas Kisov. This is your life is hanging from you.
Very depressing mind.
It is, but it's the. I know this is Der Hasheni. Yeah? Maybe Der Shvi is more happy.
This is Der Hasheni.
This is the middle of it. So why yechayachat lemucham minaged kenish v'zman hagolus ein shom echad miyisrael she'aseh tachas God. There's no Jew that could say that he knows for sure. He knows for sure everything is going to be fine. All the different parnoses is like a mountain hanging on a hair. You never know what's going to happen. Whatever he puts his mind to it and he thinks is about the business, he gets very excited. The Eibishter makes sometimes that he should lose his whole business. That he has more pain than all the gain, than all the time that he had. Es weder von schwarze Bluten, Eishe Tichle, the Ochel V'Shotzi Mamish. Schwarze Bluten, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm sure people know what it is. I don't know. It doesn't sound good, not at all. Ach, Hashem Amtz Hashem Yisborach Trufa V'Ta'olo. He's Kalkol Gamki. Even eventually he gets healed, he gets bad again. He's never sure. That I found our healing. He says even the biggest rich people are always not sure with themselves. But if he does his business without tachbulus, like he said before, he said he's doing tachbulus.
What's tachbulus?
Tachbulus is with trickery. Here, if he's doing a straight businessman, bli shaka without any lies, oval v'isir, as I bevade shetara nefesh tishkach kol minei ezis kashus b'tenuga v'havli azman. So then for sure it'll purify his soul and he'll forget his connection to pleasure from timely pleasures. This is all the way the Eibshter is retire the person through Elam Hazeh things. Same thing you can find Avedis Hashem Lamat v'huk sheyas a cheshbon borav v'amiti midis tishmos imok gavei kol kach and make a cheshbon nefesh. Where's the Shama was before it came down? Then you'll see how far you left in the Eibishter, how bad it is, the situation he is, dire. Till he'll discuss any type, he doesn't want to have any pleasure. Again, he's concluded what he said before, that if he had taiva, that's going to take away. That's the Gehenim. He's not going to be able to have any feeling of lakus. I think that's what he's saying. What does it mean, basically? As was the Tithing Gashmis brennt was, nicht weg von der Tithing in der Lakus. It was the Tithing von Gashmis, nicht weg, sie darf zum Chal Mamish kommen in der Goshe in der Lakus. Bezahar auch mit mir Chukke, weil feel bad, but he's not free. Yeah, Bezahar auch mit mir Chukke, was gesagt, fear that he feels bad that he can't connect with Eibishter. So the fact that he has the Tithing, that's itself becomes his Eisha again. V'lochen in Muspal Amtich Kevid Reish. That's what it says. You can't daven. You should daven only through Kevid Reish. The one said in the Fabrengen, "Ein name was spelled. Be'emes, Why is it a name? It could have said ein gluspal techkevidesh. Why is it a name gluspal ella? That was very sharp. There's a name gluspal. That's in becoming daven. Ella, the only way you could is with techkevidesh. Shabazay Yosef and the Kol Tanug ben Yosef Shemastil L'Chayin Nafshi. This when he has kevidesh, he'll feel bad about his richuk. That's going to take away all his Tanug ben Yosef Shemastil L'Chayin Nafshi. Shtir Sa'avs Levov Yishlem Mazak Bor Lavai Levat Kabedal. So this is a way that a person could take away his connection to Elam Hazeh by feeling bad that he's connected to Elam Hazeh. So he says, he calls in a male, this only works if he had midas of amal, that means part of his soul was connected to it, but it's not his whole nefesh, his whole soul is connected to his yeshus. The tsar of Gehenna is that the Eibishter puts a tsar to the nefesh because the nefesh sees that her main life is the bittul to the Eibishter. And the Levushim and Kechas are hiding over, they're not letting it feel its real life. That would work if it sees that her main chais is bittul. So then it feels bad why it's so far away from it, and that itself burns up the geschmack that he had in Elam Hazeh. Who types a nefesh ba'atzmo l'harish chayuso? That's the type of the nefesh that it wants to feel itself. This one can be helped. It's not just typhus. He's connected with himself so badly that he can't see otherwise. So what's going to help him? He doesn't see the bittul. He doesn't see something what should excite him to make him feel tsar for the fact that he has yeshus, the fact that he has typhus. Even when he separates from his body, the trukah that he had to his connection that he had to Elam Hazeh, he doesn't see that it's a problem. It doesn't feel bad that he has something hiding on the truth. He never sees the reality. What was he alive from? His life was from death. And from this he can't undo himself at all. He becomes a bad spirit. But this person, Gehenna will get distinguished, but they can't get distinguished. They're still in their yeshus. It means that it's someone that can't see past himself. That's what it means.
Even when he gets upstairs,
he's so connected. That's Reish Da'amalek. Yeah. Plus Da'amalek is yeshus. So if he sees so much, so he can't see that there's something higher. He can't see that there's bittul, and he's a steer to it. So he's never gonna want to. As he said, "Yidis hamachle chatzir refuah." Or maybe just hamachle. I mean, some say that he thinks this is the way things are supposed to be. So he never knew anything other than moves. As he sagt, ruach. Welche Punkt was meint? Aber yeah, he's looking for somewhere to rest. Yeah, he's looking for rest. Makoma came, sagt der Rebbe, mittel Rebbe, der Eibishter has a eitzah for this person as well. Liedach v'men nidach ksiv. Yes, chamo zeh birur. Aber nikra birur, ele ibud muhusa legamri, that he has to lose himself totally. Ki birur gehenem usibis anefila b'richu mimkeir. Why does Gehenem work? The birur of Gehenem? Because it fell far away from his source. This makes that he should scream and be bitter from the fact that he's far away from his source. It cannot refine. Because see the air cloud, doesn't see the light. The Eibush could reveal his gilui and it'll destroy his whole essence. There's no das. It's not because he has a reasoning why he went away from the Eibishter, because he had a taiva. Therefore, he can never come to das. Therefore, nothing will help him out to connect him to his source again. He's connected down here. It's going to help him. It's going to help him. Yeah, but the way it's going to do is not through biru, not through showing him the light, and therefore he'll be able to go away from his mitzias and want to get closer. Because his whole being is a steer to this reality. And then he'll be able to get closer. Yeah.
Get closer like
He'll also get closer to the Eibishter. Everyone gets closer to that. Yeah, 100%. But he says, this person sees his essence is connecting with the Elam Hazeh. Machozel nereim shegam b'yim kippurim v'gil rotzen avay lamata adayin shur b'chavla avesus havla hazman kanal. This person, nothing, even if it comes to the Hill society in Yor, he's not excited about the Eibishter. Why? Because this is him. He doesn't know of a higher. This is his kashrus to Elam Hazeh in such a way, not just ordered from him got this kashrus in Elam Hazeh. It's all etzem is in Elam Hazeh. It's all etzem is yeshes. Und zu drachen mit Chesed Havai am Hus v'atzmus ha-nefesh mi-Yisroel mishkosu Havai yemir shil vayo at Havai elisim shil nafshi. This could help. The Eibishter has Rachmanis. The Eibishter, even though he put him into this situation, but Vayol, he helps him out. At Havai elisim shil nafshi. The Eibishter helps him out going from shil. V'hu shemamshich al nefesh because Yisurim Ovis. The Eibishter brings on this nefesh Yisurim Ovis al kol shov regesh hirgishu me'atzmus chayusum me'agoshes. Margeshes, instead of the feeling herself, Margeshes had to be ibud chayusa mamish. V'hu ha'yisurim de kafakel. This is kafakel. Shezekim nafshi merei she'elu mat katzeya mamish. Ke'elu muchayis. V'katzeya had to be ibud kol sachayis mamish. Asher negel muz be'atzim mamish mamish. Tishkach al chayusa mamish. V'oz tisal. So the person is thrown away from its essence of life to the opposite of life. It loses itself. Once it loses itself, then it can have a aliyah.
What does he do for that at that time?
The Eibishter does it for him.
So you're doing nothing.
The Eibishter does it. L'mayl, the Eibishter does it. But now he's going to say, also we'll find out in Elam Hazeh also sometimes there's these Yisurim koshim umorim shenegim mus b'chayis nafshim amesh. Megal, agal atzme b'sorah di b'sorah iyo, v'b'yir shachayis. He so gives up for his life. At sheyivchan amovis m'nachayim amesh. He'd rather die. Was darf ich leben mal chayim? וכן ביסקאל ומקמי השיביה שקושם ממובץ עד שאימס בחייב ממש שזה בו. Why does the Eibishter make this happen to the person? מצד חז די הווי. Why? Because now he's going to become a new person. עד שנעשה כביר חדוש, become a new creation. וכן על דרך הווי, בכן השאל, now he's going back, על דרך he said when you get to Gehenim, you have a Gehenim, the tsar from the Richuk, the tsar from the Taivus, the tsar from the Richuk. There's a person going to make himself a Aveda, in of Sheil. בכן השאל, המריריס עמוק, עד שימס בחייב ממש, בזוכריך, שאין המלך שום כנס דס ממש מחש במיון אלוקוס. That he'll realize that whatever he learns of the Chassidus and he thinks about the Eibishter, nothing's helping him. Gam shemasig me'ed. This doesn't move him.
But there's no void after you die.
Here he's speaking al derech haveda down here. He's saying two things. Side the Eibishter could bring a Yisurim on the person, strong, big Yisurim. That's down here. And also al derech haveda, the person down here could elevate himself from the Reish of Amalek. How? By disgusting his life. Disgusting the fact that he realizes that whatever he's learning, he's doing and learning Chassidus, everything is not connecting him to the Eibishter. He's not moved from it. He's not moving. From this he'll understand this whole essence of his soul is where's it connected to Ra. And he'll realize he's such bad state that even Gehenim won't help for him. So he's going to have so much pain that he's going to want that his soul should go back to the Eibishter which gave him down here. And it won't have even Ruchnis Chais he won't want, and Gashmis Chais he won't want, and we're going to see with the Musarad, even from Mus Nafshat, Michul Vidal. And from this Gufa, this makes that he should lose the Rad which connected himself to his soul will get lost. Command Mishmas in the surface is nice to say, it becomes a new Mitzis, a new Mitzis, not what it was before. It becomes a new barrier. Till there's Gehenim. Now we'll learn, I think Nusach Aleph is easier to understand than Nusach Beis. It's longer and it's more musber.
Uplifting.
Uplifting. It's uplifting. Gan Eden, yeah. K'meik im Chinas Gan Eden, you'll soon see it's a hard of it. K'meik im Chinas Gan Eden, Naisim and Maiseish, also happens to the person's actions. What's Gan Eden? Gan Eden is from a person's actions. Everything a person does creates the Gan Eden. L'chol chayil ma'bo, mischar mitzis maisis. Me'atzmi yisod. Person creates his Elam haba. Bad and good doesn't come from the Eibishter. Pirush, because Char ve'en she'en derech is piles in the common. The Eibishter giving punishment and payment is not. The Eibishter gets affected for what we do and he's giving revenge. K'vein bela was vadam. Like when a king down here, should say to a person, the slave does his will, will pay him a good payment. If he'll do against his will, he spoil me, he'll get very angry. He'll take revenge on him. It's not possible by the Eibishter. By the king down here, Shaykh is Pilos, it's possible to have his Pilos, because the slave is one of his kind. He's a human like him. With a fly, the king won't get excited about it. Because the Shlomo's Yadayim Titofis, it's they have a spider and you can have it with your hands, but still it's dreht sich in the palace. Why? Because he couldn't kill less. Even the Zvuv, the fly, is also Bria Shmaim, just like the king. Still he's not in the spoil. For sure, when he's speaking about the Eibusher, Shah the Meni Erke, Dibir Vovas Yeser, much more further than the fly to the king is the person to the Eibishter. When you do righteousness, you're not giving anything to the Eibishter. The payment and punishment is what the person creates. The bad, that becomes his Gehenim. The good, that becomes his Gan Eden. The soul feels the godliness which he accomplished, the connection to the Eibishter that he accomplished by doing the mitzvah. Who tiny nifla? Whatever he got excited about the Eibishter when he did the Maisa Mitzvah, that connects to the soul and that stays with him forever. And this pleasure, there's many levels. There's infinite amount of levels. Why is there infinite amount of levels in this? He explains. Because to get schar from doing mitzvahs in Gan Eden, there's two levels of Gan Eden. Just in the punch with two levels of Gehenim. He said Gehenim and Sheil Vavadin. And Gehenim, Gehenim for the bad, which didn't reach on the essence of the soul. Only in the levushim of the nefesh and the keiches of the nefesh, but the etzma nefesh didn't get sunken into bad. That's the in of Gehenim. We said before, the second level is kafakel. When the bad is so deep, so penetrated in the nefesh, that he lost the kedusha of the etzma nefesh. Therefore, the Yisur Gehenim will not help for the nefesh. He needs to have the ibud on nefesh. He has to be lost. The person, the nefesh, nefesh. Welche nefesh? The nefesh abayim sie nefesh lekis fragst du?
Ja, nefesh lekis wird verloren.
Sie wird nicht verloren. Sie wird übergebracht, übergebeut. Afilo ibud muhusa. The Slavish by Nefesh Abayim sich zugeklappt die alle Sachen. Ich weiß, you know what, I don't know. Nefesh Chiyunis. Okay. Nefesh Chiyunis. Aber much gesagt Nefesh Chiyunis. Okay. Okay. We say that.
Nefesh Chiyunis auch so.
Also ich sag.
Was ist ein mit der Mitzvah ist geregelt?
Ah?
Das kostet ist ein mit der geregelt.
I hear you. But it says also in some places, it says the Maisa Mitzvah is going to be in Atachten. Kavon Mitzvah is going to be in Elyon. Kavon Mitzvah is going to I know you're asking Koisrael, the Rebbe says Koisrael should come on board, but it could be that there's levels, and which part of them it's, I'm not sure, I don't know. It could be to the Nefesh Abayim, can say Nefesh Abayim, can say, I don't know. Der Yesh darf man warten sein, wer der Yesh, der Lekus, der Nefesh Lekis hat kein Yesh, unless it's zugeklappt, ich weiß nicht.
It's good, they're going to figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
It could be both.
You have a whole week to figure it out next week.
Nefesh Lekis. Schade, wer der Adam Nefesh HaSichlis. Also Nefesh HaSichlis, der Bchire, wer Nefesh Chiyunis, ja. Aber da sagt am Zedrachen, Chesed Havai HaMuhuz, Va'atzmus HaNefesh MiYisrael. Das kennt der Nefesh Abayim, sicher. So da mal nach meinem steht, dass der Nefesh Abayim ist ein Nitzchi. Das ist da mein von Rebbe Hashem. Bei jedem Lehen ist ein Eter. Ja, der Nefesh bleibt. Das kann sein, das ist, okay. Was sagt er hier? So to the other hand, there's two on the other side. There's two levels in Gan Eden. Just we say there's the levushim of the nefesh and the etzim of the nefesh in Gehenna, and so too in Gan Eden. There's also these two things. For the first level, the lower level is Masha Tzadikim is Angim is Ziva Shchina. Tzadikim have pleasure from the Ziva Shchina. But Zeyish Madregis Rabbis. There's many levels how to have a tainik from Ziva Shchina. Ki a tainik will fiyerach ein mekan nefesh beis asis ha-mitzvah ki yedua. Depending how extensive he was, how much invested he was in doing the mitzvahs, in his expression, in his feeling for Hashem, that's how much he has a geschmack in Gan Eden. If he did the mitzvahs with chilurchim et tivim, so then he has a tiny, he goes to Gan Eden of Yitzir. Chilurchim u'sichlim, who Gan Eden debris, then he goes up to Gan Eden debris, like it says in Tanya. Yesh alis adin sof. There's many different levels. Chol halis, and all these levels are rak b'ziva shchina. It's a Gan Eden rak gili tiny aved. Kmeish aved rak b'levushim keichsad aved shnikar ziva nefesh. What's Gan Eden? Gan Eden is to reveal the tank that he had. What's the tank that he had? He only invested his order from the nefesh, not the etzem nefesh. Gam tzadik gomer eved v'ava v'tanugim ein negeh b'nafshei rak v'naran shu rak ziv mi'etzem nefesh hanikra makifim m'chinas chay yechida. So he says even the tzadik gomer had ava v'tanugim. Ava v'tanugim is chokhmah. It's also a madrege in naran. Ein negeh b'nafshei rak v'naran shu rak ziv mi'etzem nefesh. Who's the etzem nefesh? That's makifim chay yechida. She'enim l'boshim m'klei aguf klal. As Bechal, he doesn't experience it. L'chein gam kabol satayim Gan Eden, upon this tzaddik. L'chein gam kabol satayim Gan Eden, or gam kim ziva shchina. Therefore, what is he going to get tiny in Gan Eden? It's only from ziva shchina. He doesn't get from the etzem of the shchina. The ein is Gan Eden, he can b'chinas yesh. And this level of geschmack in Gan Eden is called a yesh. K'mishkos l'hanchel, I have a yesh, that the Eibusha says, I'm going to give to my beloved, my havim. I'm going to give them a yesh, mitzat shegam, aveda begufu, b'chinas agosh sachayis. B'chinas avi yesh mishum ispoil. He has Avi, he feels the chayis, he's excited about it. There's Yesh Mishum Yispol. This is very far away from the bittul of that which is in the etzem nefesh. That's the lower level of Aveda. He has a feeling for the Eibishter, but he's a Yesh in this Aveda. Therefore the Eibishter gives him Baita Tzrika Yesh. He had his Keach involved, therefore the Eibishter is going to give him a Ziv from the Shechina. But the Bechina Beis Gadei, no Heipach HaGosh Zeinik. The second level of Gan Eden is he's not looking for a geschmack. They have no rest. They're not. They feel the Ein Amiti. This level, even the pleasure of Chochmah Datzilus is considered the Asiyah Gashmis. Why does he get to this level of Gan Eden? Is also because his level of Aved was also 9, which means he didn't have a murgish dikatainik. Adrab, shemeiz b'chayv agashmim. He discussed his physical life. He didn't even want the ruchnische life. He wants to be included to where he originated from. He doesn't want any revelation of the Eibishter. Since he discussed his life, therefore he realizes there's nothing other than the Eibishter. That's the only existence, the Eibishter himself. Any other thing is not the reality, it's not the ultimate truth. Why does he do Teir Mitzvah this tzaddik? Because he realizes, he feels that Teir Mitzvah, that's the Eibishter's will and Chochmah. This is what the Eibishter wants, and the Eibishter and his Ratzon is one thing. Not because he's going to gain something. Forget, this was will the Eibishter. You get a tiny gilul lakuz, that's considered a yesh l'gabe atzmusi of the Eibishter. When they rate rak atzmusi, he only wants the Eibishter himself. He doesn't even want imcha, even if it's with the Eibishter lechafatz, he doesn't want it. What does he want? He wants the Eibishter himself. This level could not reach rak abal tshuva. Only about tshuva could get it. Because he's so far away. Yovel Miridas Atzum feels so bad that she yims b'chayim mamish will discuss his whole life. Hey, mitzad sheba v'edikas zu. Meir b'chinas ein amiti, since this aveda, is revealed to him by the Baal Tshuva, the ein amiti, which means hainu. Shemohus chayis nafshel lekis, hu meheder achayis. What's he getting life from? From not being alive. V'zeh mohus etzma nefesh lekis. This is the etzma of the nefesh lekis. B'chinas habitul k'ner b'fnei avuka. That he loses himself, that he gets involved, that he loses himself, that's where he finds himself. When he's lost, that's when he's found. When I'm not here, that's when I'm here. So that's, since that was his Aveda, so when he leaves his body, he'll get this Gan Eden which he himself created, which is but he's going to say Ein La Menucha, whatever you want to touch, the level of Ein, the Ein La Menucha, whatever, he doesn't feel himself that he's a mitzvah of Yesh. This Gan Eden is L'umas, it's the polar opposite of the Eidish Gehenim HaBeis, the Nikri Kaf HaKel, even the Nefesh Lagarma, B'chinas Ein, that he loses himself totally, until it becomes a new creation, Kanal V'dal. After we explain this, we'll understand this first Gan Eden, which is Yesh Gan Eden, he enjoys the Eibishter, is no comparison to the second Gan Eden. The first level of Gan Eden is Ziva Shchina, B'chinas Yesh, it's a Yesh. Such a Vedu Gam, B'chinas Ziva Nev, B'chinas Hegsh V'Spailas, B'chinas Yesh. He felt the Eibishter, he was excited about it, he enjoyed it. So what's he going to have in Gan Eden? Also, his Mitzias. But when he does Ter Mitzvahs because he discusses his life, he says, my Mitzias is the Hepech of the reality, so he wants to do Ter Mitzvahs, wants to connect to the Eibishter himself. Aveda Kazu Neged B'chinas Etzem HaNefesh. This Aveda is negate to the Etzem HaNefesh. V'gam b'li hegshi spailas ram k'nas ayin. Losh nidish nicht bei sich betachlis. He's totally loses himself. He's not looking for his spailas, for his excitement, for his feeling. So Eitzem Eim Kamiris Merchukim Avai, because he feels so bad that he's so far from Hashem. So therefore he wants to run away from that. He wants to run away from any of his mitzvahs. He wants to run away from. Therefore, what does he gain from the Gan Eden is going to have is also going to be this experience, the essence of the Eibishter, the Ayin HaAmiti. The Eibishter is higher than being revealed. This is what we say. This is what the Mishnah tells us. This is what we start in the Maamar. What is it saying? Pirush Shah. What does it mean? Yof Shah. Shah is Mloshin Vayisha. It's gekert. Pirush Netek Megashmis Veruchnis Raklei Levade. He goes away from Gashmis and also he goes away from Ruchnis. Only for the Eibishter himself. He wants to have a connection for the Eibishter himself. He connects himself with the Eibishter himself, the source of everything. I don't want anything. Kanal b'tshuva, like we said before. What's the yin of tshuva? That a person discusses everything and he wants to connect to the Eibishter himself. He doesn't even want something which with the Eibishter. He also doesn't want. The only way to get such a high level of shah, such a returning to the Eibishter, is only through feeling, have meridas of tshuva that he doesn't know. He discusses himself. That's shachas b'tshuva, which is great. Why does that say ma'aseh? Ma'aseh pidesh mitzad emek hamiris mat tshuva ha'ma'aseh mateu mitzvos hem tevim. Once he has this emek hamiris from tshuva that he feels that he can't live, so the Torah mitzvahs that he's going to do are going to be tevim. Pidesh meirim b'chinas atzmas ayin hamiti. It's going to be a shining Torah mitzvahs coming from the essence of the Eibishter. Therefore it says in the Mishnah that the Gan Eden which comes from Torah mitzvahs, which is the outcome of doing tshuva, is better from Kol Chayil Mabo. What's Kol Chayil Mabo? The lower level of Gan Eden is the level which has Kol Chayil Mabo, has many levels. This level of Gan Eden is higher than that level that has many levels. This level, since it's Ziva Shchina, it's only a ray of the Eibishter, so they have many people, how they take it. Like the shine of the sun, even though in other places you can find other, whatever. But here he says, Ziva Shemesh, there's different levels. Maybe Em Tzach, may not be taken Godel. When it's a clear day, the shine of the ray of the sun is very strong. Or in the house through the window or through a curtain, which is blocking, it doesn't shine so strong. Maybe like in the whole world. He will go through a second window. It will be even weaker. It's like this. You can picture legal levels. But the sun itself would come here through the window. Then if the sun would be here, just like the outside is shining with the whole full brightness, it's shining everywhere, the full brightness. The atom is here, You can't change. There's no differences. There's only one way. His way. The same thing will understand the Ganei from the first level. Which is only a ray from the Shechina. It's called Chayel Mabok. Why is it Chayel Loshen Rabim? Ki ba'aziv yachlis ribi yischalk. It's yischalk s'haved. She'necha dem l'chaved. Being Amikai Spilos. No person is equal to someone else. How much he's getting excited about the Eibishter. Everyone has their way of feeling the Eibishter, and therefore, and why is that? Why is there this difference? He's not getting excited with the essence of his soul. If with that, look at therefore there can be many levels. But the Aved which comes after Tshuva, which is Meiz B'chayev, and therefore he connects with the Eibush with his essence of his soul. There's nothing to this. There's nothing to defer. You can't define. You can't decipher. You can't differentiate. In Mela, everyone is. There's only one level. Why is it Shah Achas? It could have said Yosh Shah. Why is it Shah Achas? The connection with the Eibush is Achas Bli Yischal, because you can't define, you can't differentiate. Nikra Achas Loshen Nukve. Why is it called Achas not Echad? Loshen Nukve begins with Kabel. She's Kash Sa'atz Nefshel Kis begins Kli LeKabel Me'atzol Lekos Nikra begins Yochid. This connection that the Yid has to the Eibush, that's a Keli to be able to connect with the essence of the Eibush. Ki Gam LeMaila Be'elam Es HaYischal Zorak Ba'Ziv. Even the mile the element is why the differences is only in the ziv array of atzmi is but the Eibush himself nikra b'chinas yochid is yochid the mazab b'china yikabel gil lekus b'ganein, and from this level he gets his gil lekus b'ganein b'shav v'dos oiv b'chinas v'yisha kanal. Whoever had served the Eibush in the level of Ayisha, it's like he cared, he ran away from his gashbis, he ran away from his ruchnis, he could connect with the essence of the Eibush. Kanal v'dal. Chtzor lahovin shel fiza yidal az b'chinas ganein gilayim b'chinas atshuv uvad. We have to understand, according to this, will be enough to get this level of Gan Eden, the relation of the Ayin of the Eibush with Tshuva itself. If we discuss his life, he'll connect with the Eibush, because he's already, he revealed his essence of his soul, so he's a Caleb for the essence of the Eibush. Iskash Sa'atzim is a Caleb for the essence of the Lakus. So what's missing? The Ma'asim Tevim says, Yovashach Tshuva U Ma'asim Tevim. So he answers, Tshuva b'li Teira Mitzvahs. If you have only Tshuva without Teira and Mitzvahs, air blikli is like air without a keli. This is the death of the children of Aaron. They didn't want to lower themselves down to have a connection with their body. They wanted to go out of any limitation, but the kol to be one with the Eibusher's light, the Eibusher's revelation. They didn't want to come down to do mitzvahs. ובספר יצירה אמר, אם רוצ לבחו, שוב לאחד. שאיקה תחס הבריאו, שנסעב הקודש ברוך הוא להסתיר בתחתינו. The ultimate goal is to make a dir בתחתינו, bring the Eibush down here, and להמשך גיל ללכוס למטה. הידי תרא מצווס, בכלים שיינים, כמשקוס ולילה תאו ברול, שבס יצור ודל. The ultimate kavanah is to bring this connection that he has with the Eibush down here. Now understand that the main point is not the tshuva itself. The tshuva itself is not enough. The ultimate point is to bring it down into Teira Mitzvahs. This highest level of connection with the Eibush that he decided he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want his life, his gashmis, his ruchnis. He wants to connect with the Eibush himself. Bring it down in Kalim, do mitzvahs. And also, what's Gan Eden, to bring this Einig into the Nefesh Elikis, that he should be able to experience it. If he wouldn't do Teira Mitzvah after Tshuva, he wouldn't be able to take it in. This ayin, to take it and to live by it, he wouldn't be able to. He would lose himself totally. That's the level of hate sumes ben azay. What's the hate sumes ben azay? Teaches, he saw the reality. He saw there's nothing other than the Eibush himself, and he became that. He lost himself, and that's why he passed away. Yeah. How is it possible to say that the ayin should be mislabish and nefshel kis? It's the opposite. It's an oxymoron. It's two opposites. Why? Halbosha means that there's a yesh, there's a metzias that it's coming into, and here he's saying there's nothing but the Eibishter. You know the answer to this is even the Aveda Teira Mitzvahs of the Baal Tshuva. Why is he doing the Teira Mitzvahs? Because he discussed his life, which means he doesn't want to live. The same moment that he doesn't want to live, he's so excited to do Teira Mitzvahs. Not being alive, that's really being alive. To feel how she's not existent totally, that's the real life of the neshama. Which cause of melech memis umechaye. What touch melech memis umechaye? Usually you say memis, and then it's going to be mechaye. He touches no pirsham misa and agosh heder achayis hu ba'atzmi hachayis. When a person dies himself, he kills himself, he's not alive, that's when he starts becoming alive. Okay, b'chinas ha-nevuah, just like nevuah. Shohaya, what was nevuah? Nevuah was Hashem is battle chusha and over legamri. He would lose all his chushim. He would become like it says Madua Boa Meshuga. He lost himself. He lost his chushim seichel midis. V'zeo ikra chayis lahazik dafke beis bitla chushim asogis niflois. Dafke because he lost himself. He doesn't have a way of thinking. Therefore, he could understand everything. Chen l'maylo chayis was one nefesh kis. Vashem magishek shu ayin be'emes. Same too by the l'maylo. He has a great chayis. The neshama has a great chayis because he realizes that he's non-existent. V'zeo hal b'shosam eisko machlotzis pish levush. Hamar chalitzus alavush haziv. There's a lavush. The Eibishter makes a lavush from machlotzis, from taking off the lavush. Chalitzus lavush, which is the ziv. Hainu gilui. That's the revelation of the eye. You should be able to live by this reality. In ganz.
He has a question.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to feel?
Teda mitzvah, there's many levels.
It means you're telling me you're not supposed to feel happy. You're supposed to feel other. When you're supposed to have chayes,
You're supposed to have a meidik chayes, because that's his life.
what's the mocker of that chayes? Because you're feeling burnout.
You're losing yourself, and you're excited to lose yourself.
It's not about
Next Woche, dass du kommen, Masber sein,
This is high. This is the ultimate Kabbalah sale. Yeah, it's the ultimate Kabbalah sale. What's Kabbalah sale?